How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a comparison between Carpenters, We've Only Just Begun, Dionne Warwick's We've Only Just Begun, and Manilow's We've Only Just Begun. So, if you haven't done so, please smash the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get started. Okay, everybody, so you guys all know the song We've Only Just Begun. We don't have to have that conversation, but in this video, I'm going to do a comparison between Karen, Dionne, and Barry. So there's three I'm going to do. I'm going to do the very first, the beginning through the first verse, and then after that, I'm going to do that kind of that rock vamp that it has kind of near the end, and then I'm going to compare the very last verse to the end, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
We've only just begun to live, white lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way.
We've only begun.
We've only just begun to live, white lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way.
We've only just begun to live, white lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way.
Whew. Okay, I wrote stuff down so I could be very observant during this one. But so here's what I see. So in Karen Carpenter's one, she starts off with a clarinet piano, okay? And then in the end, she kind of just takes off. Oh my God, her voice is just so beautiful. It's a very, compared to the other two, I feel like it's a very meek, very humble beginning. I picture like the Garden of Eden and Karen Carpenter's just walking through is kind of the feel I get, really much so in comparison with the others. So Dionne Warwick's one is significantly stronger. It's a full-on orchestra, and when she comes in, she's got that sass to her, She's got that sass to her, and there's also a bass in there, and it plays very strongly compared to the other two, in my opinion. So if we move along to Barry's one, so he's got flute and piano, so it's very similar to Karen Carpenter's. I don't know if I like that flute. I think clarinet's better. Yeah, I think clarinet's better. But I think the thing I noticed straight off the bat is that his voice is deep. Very deep compared to theirs. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know if I like it or not. You tell me what you guys think about that one, okay? Okay, now let's move on to the next one. It's kind of that like rock vamp that they have near the end. So without further ado, let's just go and do that one, okay?
Sharing horizons that are new to us, watching the signs along the way, talking it over, it's just the two of us, working together day to day, together.
That are new to us, watching the signs along the way, talking it over, just the two of us, working together day to day, together.
Share exploring horizons that are new to us, watching the signs along the way, talking it over, just the two of us, working together day to day, together.
Ooh, okay. So, my thoughts on this one. So they're pretty different in my, well, not pretty different, but there's definitely some differences here. So, in Karen's one, it's brass and tambourine. The tambourine is very, I don't know, what's the word for it? Violent? It's very, I feel like the tambourine player is really good. like on this part, the tambourine is very noticeable. Like he's doing a very, I feel like it's a very complex rhythm. Also, she does brass, but her brass is not nearly as loud and boisterous and flamboyant as Dionne's. Hers is definitely much more subtle on this part too. It's like a light rock, I kind of feel. So if you get on to Dionne's one, so she has brass as well. It sounds to me like she's got more. Like definitely more, I feel like. It sounds like more than one trumpet and maybe even a trombone in there somewhere, I feel like. The big difference though, she's got a sax player in there. And that sax is like, it's like doodling in all this like sass, like a very Dionne Warwick type thing. Definitely within her character. And she has the orchestra as well. Very loud compared to Barry Manilow's one. And then there's Barry Manilow. So he's got the orchestra, but it's just very percussion heavy. It's mostly percussion in his portion. And I notice it's a lot more smooth for that part. You know, like Karen's kind of rocking through is how I feel. Dionne's kind of like plowing through. And then Barry's just like strolling on through, you know? Oh, autofocus, autofocus. Autofocus. Okay, there we go. I think we're back. Yeah, that's how it's like. And without further ado, let's just do this last verse and plow through to the end, okay?
And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun.
And when the evening comes, we'll smile.
Thanks.
So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun. We've only just begun.
When the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun. And yes, we've just begun.
Whew. Good stuff. That is the end of all of these covers. So I feel like Karen Carpenter's version, it kind of slowly fades until the end. But not as much as Barry Manilow's. Barry Manilow's really slows off near the end. I feel like the end of Carrying Carpenters is really empty compared to the other to the other covers. So Dionne, the bass is still very prevalent there. That's kind of leading you to the end. She still has that sass. There's still a lot of instruments in the end going for her, and in the end, she's got that big retardando to the very end. Slowly, and kind of like a ballad. She ends it like a ballad when she would turn around to her band and just end it all. Barry Manilow's end, his fade. Oh, get in focus. His fade to the end is much longer, very similar to Karen's though, kind of, I guess, just longer fade away to the end. And now that I've watched all of them in spurts, my opinion, I mean, I think I would rank Karen Carpenter first. Of course, it's gotta be Karen Carpenter. This is her song. But if I were to put Barry and Dionne Warwick up against, Dionne. This one's gonna be Dionne Warwick's one for sure. I like how hers is more full. Ooh, that sass that she gives, Oh, that sass. It's just like, ooh, this girl's sassy. Ooh, sassy. Barry Manilow does great too. I just think it's different, Yeah, I just put it in there. Not that it's not great and all. It's just, I mean, you're competing with Dionne Warwick and Karen Carpenter in this one, right, Barry? All three of them great though. Wonderful song, wonderful performances. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comments below. Tons of stuff to chew through in my mind here. This is super fun. Tell me in the comments below if you guys like this or not. If you really like it, I'll do these ones, but this is a lot more time consuming. And if you do want it, which ones should I compare? Do you want me to compare 2, 3, 4, 10? You guys tell me in the comments below. Thank you very much. Super fun video to make. Super fun. I super enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one.